Hey everyone, my name is Kel, and welcome to another episode of Monday Morning Magic. So this episode, we're going to be doing something a little bit different with a product that was discontinued for a while and is now being brought back. We're going to be opening a booster battle pack of Return to Ravnica. So before we crack this bad boy open, there's a couple things we're going to do differently in this episode. So instead of deciding what card we would pick in a Chaos draft, instead I've decided a better and easier way to do this, since there are two packs in here, is to decide what pack and set of cards you would rather have if you were doing a two-player booster battle pack game. So before we crack into it, as always, let's take a look at it. It's a fairly sizable package. I only paid like $5 for this, and booster packs of Return to Ravnica are like $3 each, so that's a pretty good deal in all honesty, because this comes with two booster packs. So let's read the back a little bit. Experience the fun of a two-player pack war. Grab a friend, bust open a booster, and begin battling. Each booster battle pack contains two 22-card semi-randomized decks, two 15-card Return to Ravnica booster packs, a Learn to Play guide, and a rules insert. Alright, let's bust into this guy. Alright, so for this, we're going to open up these one at a time. I never opened up one of these, in all honesty, and it looks like it comes with the randomized sets with the booster pack, so it'll make it easier for determining which one you'd rather have. Your options are this Azorius one, or this one with the Culpa Brute. So first, let's open up this Azorius pack. Here's the Return to Ravnica How to Play guide thing. It's pretty neat if you've never played Magic before, and if you're, like, buying this to play with a friend who's never played, I like it. I think this is actually a pretty cool product. Alright, so here's the booster pack. We'll open that second. But first, let's go through these semi-randomized cards. I'm just going to flip through them really quick because it's going to take a long time to go through all of these cards and all of the other ones. But I will stop on ones that I think are particularly good. This one right here is a 2-mana, or 3-mana 2/2 flyer. It's actually not bad at all. You have a 2/1. Contains a dude when you play it. It's not bad. Some lands. More lands. By the way, the Return to Ravnica lands are sweet. This set in general was pretty sweet. So it looks like this comes with a lot of commons. We got Classic Cancel, the new standard for counterspells. And we have an uncommon, interesting. It is a 2/1 for 4 mana, 3 of any color, and a blue creature spirit. It is unblockable. When it enters the battlefield, detain target creature an opponent controls. It's alright. This is a pretty good card, actually. New Prov Guildmage. It is the Azorius Guildmage. It is a creature human wizard for 1 white and a blue. It is a 2/2. You can pay a white and a blue. Target creature gains flying until end of turn, and you can pay 3 of any color, a white and a blue, and detain target non-land permanent an opponent controls. Pretty sweet card if you have a lot of mana. Another island, plains, and a guild gate. So that first pack was definitely geared toward Azorius. So let's see what we get in the actual pack. So that first pack of semi-randomized cards was very geared towards Azorius. So let's see what we get in this pack to help us build our deck better. So we have a Dispel, counter target instant spell, which is also an instant, for 1 blue. Pretty cool card. We have a Golgari Guildgate that will not help us make our deck better, though it is an okay land for budget brews. Here we have Golgari Longlegs, just a 5/4 for 3 and a black-green hybrid. Essence Backlash, counter creature spell. Essence Backlash deals damage equal to that spell's power to its controller for 2, a blue, and a red. Not really gonna help us. So far, not a lot of cards that'll help us. We have Lubber Crew. It is a 0/4 creature goblin warrior for 2 of any color and a red. You can tap it and deal 1 damage to each opponent. And whenever you cast a multicolored spell, untap Lubber Crew. He's also a defender, cannot attack. Here we have Concordia Pegasus. Now, this could go on the deck. It's a 1/3 flyer for 1 and a white. Here we have Destroy the Evidence. 4 mana and a black. It's a sorcery, destroy target land. Not an effect you see a lot in black. Well, at least these days. Wizard doesn't like printing land destruction these days. His controller reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card. Then put those cards into his or her graveyard. Next we have Stonefair Crocodile. It is a 3/2 for 2 and a green, creature crocodile. For 2 and a black, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Gorehouse Chainwalker. This is a pretty good card. This is actually in my cube. It is a 2/1 for 1 and a red, creature, human warrior, and has Unleash. And if you choose to activate Unleash when you play it, it comes into play with a 1/1 counter, but cannot block. Our first uncommon is Minotaur Aggressor. 6 and a red. It is a 6/2 first strike haste. This pack is not good for our deck that we're building here. Next we have Rakdos Charm. This is a really good Rakdos pack, by the way. This is a pretty good charm. It is red and a black for an instant. Choose one. Exile all cards in target player's graveyard, or destroy target artifact, or each creature deals 1 damage to its controller. And then we also have Nivix Guildmage. Pretty good card. It is a 2/2 for a blue and a red. You can pay 1, a blue, and a red, and draw a card, and then discard a card. You can also pay 2, a blue, and a red, and copy target instant or sorcery spell that you control. You can choose new targets for the copy. And our rare is something sweet. Underworld Connections. Actually a pretty sweet card. It's not quite as good as Phyrexian Arena, but still not bad. It is Enchantment Aura for 1 black, enchant land. Enchanted land has tap, pay 1 life, draw a card. And then we have a some flow back there. This junk, this, and a Perilous Shadow. It is a 0/4 for 2 black. Perilous Shadow gets +2/+2 until end of turn for each 1 and a black that you pay. Insect Shade. Not a whole lot of stuff for our booster battle pack. In all honesty, Pegasus and Dispel. Yep. Alright, so here's our Cobble Brute pack. Damn, this one's actually slightly different than the other thing. This is a, more in-depth how-to-play type thing. Alright, on to the cards. We're going to go through these fairly quickly, once again, so we don't waste too much time. Here we go, Cobble Brute. 5/2 for 3 and a red. Mountain. Electrickery. 1 damage to each creature you don't control, if you pay the overload cost. Island. Frostburn Weird. Crossdown Courier. Another Essence Backlash. We saw one of these in the other pack. So far it seems that the other pack would be a great pack for this. A 2/2 flyer. So I guess this is an Is It pack. Spell. Annihilating Fire. This is actually a pretty good card for limited. It's a instant for 1 red. Deals 3 damage to a creature or player, and if a creature was dealt damage this way and dies, you exile it instead of putting it into the graveyard. We have Teleportal. Oh, I like Gutter Snipe. It's a 2/2 for 2 and a red. Creature Goblin Shaman. I read Shaman as human. Got a little ahead of myself on that one. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to each opponent. Pretty cool card. The Mountain. Mizium Skin. Island. Mountain. And a Guildgate. Alright, let's crack into the pack. This is weird. Okay, so there's a card on this other side. It's kind of weird, so I'm going to try to flip it off screen so you don't see what it is. Alright, I didn't see it either. All I saw was that it was green. Okay, so first card is Avenging Arrow. To start our creature that dealt damage this turn, instant, for 2 and a white. This card would have gone great for the Azorius deck. Terrace Worm, 6 and a black for a 5/5 zombie worm with Scavenge. And Scavenge is, you can exile this card from your graveyard. Put a number of 1/1 counters equal to the card's power on target creature. Scavenge only as a sorcery. We have the art for that worm. The spice must flow. Chorus of Might. 3 and a green for an instant until end of turn. Target creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control and gains trample. Not a great card. We've got another Electrickery. Courser's Accord for 4, a green, and a white. Sorcery. Put a 3/3 green centaur creature token onto the battlefield, then populate. And populate makes you put another token onto the battlefield of a token that you already control. So you basically can get 2 3/3 green centaurs for 6 mana. It's okay. Here we have Rune Wing. It is a 2/2 flying creature bird for 3 and a blue. When it dies, draw a card. Perilous Shadow. We got a foil one of these. 2 black for 0/4 Insect Shade. You can pay a 1 mana of any color and a black, and it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Not too bad, but not too great either. Here we have Trostani's Judgment. 5 and a white for an instant. That's a little lot. Let's see. A little lot. That's a lot. Let's see what it does. Exile target creature, then populate. That's very expensive. Not a great card. Could be okay for Chaos Draft. Not good in this format, though. We got another Annihilating Fire. Luster Squall. This pack is great for the Izzet deck that we just cut. Tap target creature you don't control for 1 blue, and you can overload it to tap every creature you don't control. We have Tablet of the Guilds. It is a 2 mana artifact. As Tablet of the Guilds enters the battlefield, choose 2 colors. Whenever you cast a spell, if it's at least one of the chosen colors, you gain 1 life for each of the colors it is. And here you can see all of the guilds. We have Golgari Charm. It is an instant for a black and a green. Choose 1. All creatures get -1/-1 until end of turn, or destroy target enchantment, or regenerate each creature you control. And our rare is Righteous Authority. This would be really good for the other deck. It is 3 mana, a white and a blue. Enchant creature aura. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each card in its controller's hand. At the beginning of the draw step, enchant its creature's controller. That player draws an additional card. I read that a little sloppily, but you get the gist of it. Each turn you get to draw an additional card, and the dude gets +1/+1. Okay, it's an okay card, but it would have been really good in the other pack. We also have a Centaur token, a Swamp, and a foil Archweaver. It is a 5 green creature spider, reach and trample for 5/5. This is weird. It was like upside down on the back of the pack facing out. Alright guys, now comes the time where you would choose the one that you would hope to get if you're battling with a friend with this product. In all honesty, I would totally pick the Izzet deck. First of all, I love Izzet. Secondly, it had way more cards in the booster pack that were for the deck. This poor Azorius player got nothing. They got nothing. Alright guys, that's it for another episode of Monday Morning Magic. I hope you all enjoyed your time, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and bye-bye.